Hi guys, welcome to another episode of U Squad Stars here with Cambridge United. Well, this is a big offer we've had straight away for Dion Dublin, haven't we? Barcelona wanting him to be the manager, but no, it's not going to happen. Just thought it was a thing to show you starting off that someone a club as huge as Barcelona now want Dion to be taking the reins there, but no, he's staying here at Cambridge, and we will be taking on West Ham, followed by a game against Brighton. They are teams that could cause us issues, especially West Ham. Even though they are bottom of the league, they are fighting for that relegation, trying to get out of that bottom position. So this will probably be a really tough game going into this one, because they've got nothing to lose. They've got to give it everything. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. It's good to see we have got Harry Sutton back for this one, so he will be starting off here against West Ham. Right then, let's see how we do. So like I say, yeah, Harry Sutton back in the fold after his absence through injury. It's good to see him back. He has still got like sort of the band-aid plastery thing still next to him, but fingers crossed that will be disappeared after the end of this game. Yeah, apart from him, it's the team 2 as you'd expect, like, so let's see how we do. So at home at the Abbey Stadium, what sort of performance we're going to get out of the lads this afternoon here. Aaron's again cut out by De Jakes. Started off well, but give that one away. But tackling wise, he started off well. He's the playmaker. Again, De Jake gets something on that. Anderson getting around the back here. Has gone right the way over here. Are they going to keep that in? Byram did. Oh, given away by Byrne though. It's a long ball over, and that should go out, yeah. Knocked forward. Warren, will he win the header? He does. Forced it. JJ Loza. Still JJ Loza trying to work his way away from the defenders, but just couldn't find that bit of space. Played over here to Byrne. Knocked inside, shuts. It's MUZZLEY. It's a great strike. Oh. Don't know how many passes were actually involved in that whole thing, but wow. Captain there, leading by example. It's a great strike. Had to be patient, but patience has definitely paid off there. The Jake is coming across here. Not able to do it. Felipe Anderson's quick feet has got past. And that's a great block from Warren, who filled in it centre back while the Jake was out of position. Shuts again, but referees decided, no, you're not going to get a ball in. I'm calling time on the first half, and that is 1-0 at the moment for Cambridge. Byram now forward. Here's Martinez. A few step overs. He's done well. He's still going. That's a great save from Rodolfo. First time the Jake's really been beat in this afternoon's game. Alright, what can West Ham do from this? Whipped in. There's a great header from Diop, but Rodolfo was right behind it. And gets this off and running here with Harry Sutton, who gives it away, and maybe that's just lack of match fitness, I don't know. Lanzini into the box, but not the best of shots. And yeah, West Ham are definitely growing into this game now. Little flick from, Charlie Lawrence tried to flick it round the corner. Plays inside. Patrick, will he get this back to Byrne? He will. He's going to whip this in. Try and get JJ Loza. That's number 2. What a find from Byrne. What a finish from JJ. And that gives that little bit of breathing space now. It's a great ball in here from Byrne. Right on the money. And great finish. Watching it all the way. Keeps it down low. And it's a superb strike. So it's great having, the left winger Byrne playing a left wing back role, because he gets those good crosses in. We've made a couple of changes. Jake Warren has gone off as shuts. Tommo has gone into the cam role, and Augustin is filled in where Jake Warren was. Here's Powell trying to get forward here. Obiang leaves it. It's fallen to Byram, and yeah. If it had worked out, it'd have been a nice bit of play there. It's gone long here. Going to try and get in behind, but I think it's going to go all the way to the keeper. MUZZLEY goes to try and get Reece Patrick in. That's a great find. Reece Patrick curls back, plays it. Oh, tries to pick out Charlie Lawrence, but Franco was there. Diop now back to his keeper. Arlad trying to win this and does win that. Oh, then loses out, but the chance Patrick. Charlie Lawrence trying to stab that back through to Patrick. Couldn't find him. Alright, MUZZLEY with the throw. Arlad, and that'll be it. And there we go. It's 2-0. It's a clean sheet. And it's a really professional performance from the lads. They really played well. Took the chances when they arise, and that'll be a valuable 3 points in their bid to try and get Europa League football for next season. As for West Ham, it's not looking good for them. It's looking kind of bleak, but as you can see, we only had 2 shots in the whole game, and 2 of them hit the back of the net. It's usually the other way around, isn't it? But as you can see, West Ham had more of the efforts, and just didn't help them, did it? Like, you know, so. It was a kind of a weird one, but Jason Byrne there playing in his kind of unorthodox role, but really has took to it like a duck to water and has picked up man of the match, so well done to him. So Manchester United, Man City both winning, Chelsea getting beaten, so that will help. Arsenal yet to play. We have moved up a little bit, but the fact that Chelsea have been beaten by Man City is massively helped. But as you can see, Liverpool have been crowned Premier League champions. Alisson and Klopp sat there very proudly. They think pretty much won that after about 10 games in, didn't they? There was no one else that came anywhere close to them, has it? Like, you know what I mean? They've only lost the one game, which was weird that they lost it to Fulham, but I think that was just when, you know, things happened with regards to the EA update and stuff like that. But 14 goals is all they've conceded. That's why Alisson, I think, is sat next to Klopp. I mean, that's just impressive. We just need another 3 points in the bag just to keep the pressure on the likes of United, Chelsea, you know, Arsenal. They're the sort of teams that are around us, and that's all we need to keep doing. Right then, so it's Team 1 that's going to take on Brighton. If you're wondering where Hyder is, if you've missed last episode, he has got that 3-match sort of like disciplinary dished out to him by Dion Dublin due to missing the bus to get to the West Ham game, so he wasn't picked for that one. He's not picked for this one, and he won't be picked for the game after either. So yeah, Hyder is not there, but Dion has decided to give Reece Patrick another chance to get his confidence up, so he's gone in and he's going to fill in that left back role as we take on Brighton. So 2 home games in today's episode. We're back at the Abbey again, so the fans are all nicely snug in their seats, and we'll be hoping for another 3 points here, and that is probably going to be Rodolfo trying to go with his head there. He was trying to save it from going out for a corner. In fact, what was he trying to do? Okay, that was really bizarre. Why was he trying to stop that? I don't know. Inside. Here's Clark. He tried to play the through ball to Garber, and it just didn't have any legs on it, did it? It just died. Garber's coming across there, and referee decided that's a foul. Mahoney just buzzing around trying to win the ball back. Played forward. It's a great ball through. Lookman's there. It's going to fall. That's very close on Camarasa. That's in if it's on target. Wow. Down the line. Bearhams is there. It's fallen to Clark. It's a nice ball through. It's Mahoney. Can he get this through? It's fallen to Arnest. That's a great finish. Nice and composed into the top corner. Great strike. Nice find. Defender just sliding there, just it kind of helped towards like getting it towards Arnest, and cuts back inside and finishes nicely into that top corner. It's got a similar feel to the West Ham game. Both like teams have had like numerous sort of off chance, not like full chances, and that's been maybe the first one. And Cambridge have basically took it with both hands. Clark intercepts that. Well done. Here is Harry Marsden now. Pull the Cambridge lads out of position. It's come to Camarasa. It's Luckman, and that's oh, what a save from Rodolfo! It was looping in. I think it would come off and down. So lovely little sort of stabbed in from Luckman, like pass in, and I think it was undone. It went with the shot there, and what reflexes there from the Portuguese keeper. Honest, good header away. It's come to dunk though. Here's Grealish. That's nice play from Patrick, and that will be half time. I can say very similar to the West Ham. We're leading again by a goal to nil. Harry Marsden, who's got acres of space here. Now, will he find the right pass? Inside, JB3. It's come to Patrick Garber, and oh, Ryan hasn't got that. Mahoney's in with the header. Marsden fighting with Luckman. Camarasa played inside. Is on down. Well done. It's going to fall. Yeah, it's in. You could just tell that they were so determined. They just seemed to have like a little bit extra strength there just to hold off some of the like Cambridge players, and I think it's Grealish that's ended up hitting it in the end, is it? It's just there where Arnott gets it, and he just gets pushed off it, and there's a nice little ball inside, and then yeah, Grealish is like left basically all on his own to pick his spot. Could Rodolfo have done better? Possibly. I mean, if you want to be really critical, but you know, it was still a good strike. And Brighton back into this. Okay. Patrick now here to Bearham's. Camarasa knocked forward. Bearham's got the pace there, and why is that even being just play advantage? He's offside, fair enough, but just we had the ball. You've just completely and utterly just killed the game there, ref. That's just why would you do that? Arna's through here to Clark. Can he get this out? He can. It's Harry Marsden. Looks to whip it in, but Matthew is there. Alright, Cambridge fans getting their voices up. It's a chance for Mahoney. Oh, he just couldn't get over the top of the ball to head it down. Yeah, he's leaning backwards. Would have been I'll have a goal if he managed to get it on target. He's gone for this. Right, Reece Patrick now going to open up his legs and get fully into this. It's a great ball in, but Ryan is there, just a little bit too close to him. Akinole all the way out here to find Marsden. Looks to get Garber in. It's a good ball. Plays it across. It's Zach Gridley. The super sub has done it again. He came on against City. He's come on against Brighton. Garber's picked him out. And Zach Gridley just knows where the goal is at the moment. He is just, his confidence is way up there. Good ball straight away to find, you know, it's actually gone in off the post, I think, but I don't know if it has or not. It's very close to the post anyway, but it was the ball from Marsden that picked out Garber in the first place. Then Garber, like, nice low pass into Gridley and smacks it in. It's a good ball, but Augustine's there. Right, Mahoney now. Patrick forward. Here is Gridley. Sees Garber. If he can just get it over Matthew, and it just falls perfectly onto the head of the Brighton defender, and instead of just looping over him and getting Garber in behind. Here's March, and Pevers come across. Less players in the box. Augustine comes in, helps out on Pever. Bearham's down the line. Here is Reece Patrick now. Push forward. It's Mahoney inside. Zach Gridley. Gets it round the corner. It's Garber. It's gone in off Matty Ryan, but Patrick Garber has now given us all 3 points. Great work play from the boys. Nicely played down this left-hand side. Zach Gridley this time turns provider for the same player who provided him with his goal. Good strike. Ryan does all he can to try and keep it out, but no, it's still in the back of the net. Good performance from both sets of lads in both games. You know what I mean? They've really been they've upped the games just at the right time of the season. There we go. Brighton put up a good fight, to be fair. 3-1's probably a bit more flattering, but you know, two very similar games in sort of like, you know, both teams are very similar stats wise and stuff like that. We just took our chances when they arose, and yeah, really good performances. As you can see, yeah, not that many shots. It's not costing, obviously, one of them because I would say it was the Garber one. So I would say Gridley's then did go in and didn't hit the post. But Patrick Garber will pick up man of the match just due to the fact he got the assist and a goal. Like, you know what I mean? But so did Gridley. They both got a 9.2. But Gridley didn't play all the 90 minutes, did he? Sort of thing. So. But he's just becoming our super sub right now. He really is. Mahoney played well, 8.5 for him. Got an 8.1 from Arnes in picking up a goal, which is good. But yeah, it was a good performance all round from all the players, really. Everton smashed Stoke 5-0. Chelsea bounced back. They're on a 3-0. So it's going to be very difficult for us to maintain this. The teams that are in and around us, they're just pulling out the results when they need to as well, like, which is not good. I mean, Arsenal, if they obviously get a win, they jump ahead of us, but and same goes for Manchester United. But we're keeping in there, and there's not much, you know, not many games left now, so we just got to make sure that every time we go out, we get 3 points. That's all we can do, and just see where we end up when it comes to the final shake-up. But before you leave, let's do some luck of the dice. Okay then, let's see what we get today. It's going to be the orangey peachy colours at the top there, and it's going to be number 8. Akinola, oh, a new signing. There we go. What's he going to get? He's going to get the second lot of scenarios. And what is it going to be? 17, I think that is? Yeah, 17. Okay, Akinola goes back to his old school to perform a speech, and he picks up a +2 on his composure and a +2 on his positioning. So, yeah, good one. Much better than yesterday's. Poor old Hyder having to miss out on today's episode. But there we are, guys. Thank you so much. One of those would be massively appreciated. Go and check out FIFER and ARANAKTU, who are responsible for the mods that I use in this game. And also go check out the patrons down below in the comments as well. Like, I mean, that help support the channel financially, or help support me financially anyway. And I massively appreciate them for doing that sort of thing. We don't have to. It's just nice that they are doing so. Like, I mean, out the kindness of their hearts. But yeah, what an episode. Really, you know, professional performances from both of the two teams that were put out here, one against West Ham, one against Brighton, and they literally performed really well. So that, you know, you can't ask any more than that, like, sort of thing. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow for a very tough game, a tough episode, Leicester, Manchester United, and let's see what we can do. You know, if we can upset Manchester United's challenge, and can we get ourselves a European spot for next season. You take it easy, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Please share, like, whatever, all that sort of stuff. You know, tell all your friends about the channel and stuff like that, and share this episode if you don't mind on all social media platforms. I'll catch you tomorrow. Dave from Mumongu Gaming, signing off. Cheers.